during one of the largest Occupy Portland protests. Police released that video of the confrontation the very next day, and they say she had been told repeatedly to move before she was pepper sprayed. Ken Body is following this case now on the first day of the civil trial. Ken?
And the first day is just wrapping up, the first day of testimony. Liz Nichols is asking for $155,000 from the city and the two officers directly involved in the incident that day. Liz Nichols, flanked by her attorneys, is now a 22-year-old student at Portland State University. But on November 17, 2011, she was a protester with the Occupy Portland movement. On that day, it was about occupying the banks, and the protest took the movement to the Chase Bank near Pioneer Courthouse Square in downtown Portland. As officers tried to clear the crowd from the sidewalk, Nichols' attorneys say Officer Doris Paisley put a police baton to her torso and throat to push her back. And when she yelled to complain, Sergeant Jeffrey McDaniel pepper sprayed her directly in the face. That's the moment that went viral. Nichols had several supporters in federal court on this first day of testimony.
No one deserves to, be abused or hurt or even, it's my people.
Attorneys for the city and the officers say Nichols was not following police commands that day and interfered with the efforts of officers to perform their duties in controlling the crowd. In fact, Nichols was charged with interfering with a police officer. She was ordered to pay a $130 fine. A former L.A. County Sheriff's officer called as a witness for the plaintiff testified that it was not necessary or appropriate for Nichols to be batoned to the throat, pepper sprayed, or grabbed by the hair. It will be up to the jury of 4 women and 3 men to decide whether that's true and whether Nichols should be awarded damages. The civil trial continues on Wednesday. And that trial is expected to last for 4 days. Both Sergeant McDaniel and Officer Paisley were in court today. They are expected to testify, as is Liz Nichols. Live in downtown Portland, Ken Body, Queen 6 News.